Hey everyone, it's your boy justafreak, and finally I got my orders in and I can do a manga haul. So I got 3 big packages, 12 little ones from Book Depository, from Manga Shop here in Romania. So a ton of cool stuff, hopefully. And yeah, I can't wait to get into it. So yeah, let's start. So first, let's see what I got in this big boy right here. So lately, Book Depository has been sending packages with UPS and firms like that, not only through the post. And the cool thing about it is that I started to do it in bigger packages. I think that it's because of the new regulations and stuff like that regarding customs, but yeah, still a good thing. I don't have to, run after so many packages all the time. And the first one, it's the first volume from Wolf and Parchment. This is from Jan Press, and this should be the continuation of the stories from Spice and Wolf. So as you know, I've been collecting Spice and Wolf. I've been reading it, enjoying it a lot. I also want to get the light novel. I mean the collector's versions, but for some reason Jan Press is not selling that to Europe anymore, so hopefully it's gonna get fixed. But until then, I'm gonna continue also to read the manga from Wolf and Parchment, and I really hope that I have somewhere around these packages volume 9, because I want to continue with this series. Anyway, have you read it? If not, go read it. Go read Spice and Wolf. Holo is a AAA waifu. The next one, it's Bakemonogatari, and this is volume 9, and this is from the manga. It's done by Oh Great, and yeah, the same guy that did Tenju Tenge, and the art is pretty good. I don't have to talk about the Monogatari series, so that you know that the story overall is pretty good. So this combo, this duo so far from the volumes that I managed to read are just awesome. And yeah, pretty happy to have volume 9, and I think that volume 10 is coming out pretty soon. Next one is Star Blazers. Oh, sorry, not Blazers. Blazers. $29.99, and this is Omnibus Volume 1. It's put out by Dark Horse, and this is one of the older sci-fi series. This is by Michio Narakawa, and yeah, it's something that got me interested. I saw it at a point, but I thought that it's gonna come out only, next year or something like that. But recently, the years have just passed, and I saw this in one of Buzz one of Buzz hauls when he did that road trip, and he reminded me that I had to pick this one up. So here it is, volume 1. Can't wait to try it. Hopefully we're gonna see everything out, because Dark Horse, you're never sure with them. But yeah, pretty happy to have this one, and I'll leave a link to his channel if you want to see that video or something like that in my video description. Next one is Chobits, and it's volume 4. This is from the collector's edition, I think 20th anniversary edition. Yeah, that's what they call it. So this is by Clamp. It's put out by Kodansha. I mean, these volumes are beautiful. They are reminding me of the volumes from Mobile Suit Gundam, if you're more familiar with that release. But yeah, Chobits, it's another great series by Clamp. I was really happy to see that they picked it up with a lot of other series from Clamp, and that they are doing these nice releases for them, and hopefully I will see more from Clamp, because till a point a lot of Clamp was just hold prisoner in the Dark Horse out of print hell. And yeah, I'm happy that they managed to get more out. And another one from the same mangaka group. I wanted to say a duo, but there's actually more than 2 mangakas who are in the Clamp Clamp group is Cardcaptor Sakura, and yeah, I've been collecting these volumes for a long time now. I mean, this is volume, let's see, volume 7 already. And each one of them comes with one of these cards. They kind of want to resemble a Clover card, but as you can see, it's not a Clover card if you ever read something like this. But I keep saying this, and I will say it over and over again. This story and this series is so sweet that every time when I read it, if I feel bad or something like that, if I read a little bit of this, I just feel, I don't know, all cozy and sort. So yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura by Clamp. This is a collector's edition. I think there are gonna be 10 of this, so near to the end. Beautiful release, really high quality, and a great series if you're liking this kind of magical girl shoujo series. And the last one from here is the Sherlock Holmes, the complete season 1 manga. So this actually contains the first 3 volumes of the series, and yeah, this is it's called manga, but honestly I don't know if it's manga. It's not like it's written and made in Japan, and it's by Titan Comics. And let's see, it has A Study in Pink, The Blind Banker, and The Great Game in it, and it's made by Moffat, Gatiss, Thompson, and Jay. So yeah, no actually Japanese people in it, and I don't think it's even written and published in Japan first. So yeah, I don't think that this is a manga, but still I saw this in Flash Reader's collection a while ago. It was out of print and now it got back in print, so I had to get it because I'm a Sherlock Holmes fan, and I always enjoyed the stories. I have the stories in novels, I saw movies, I don't know, TV series, spin-offs, everything that I could get my hands on, and yeah, this is gonna be a nice walk on the memory lane for me. And yeah, I can't wait to try it. Probably I'm gonna do a short 2 minutes unboxing video, 4 minutes unboxing videos of that one. Next, let's try a smaller one from Book Depository. And hell yeah, finally. So finally, Gantz Omnibus Volume 6. So this was missing from my collection for a while. This and Volume 5. I mean, these are some of the volumes that got lost in the mail. They were cancelled. I had both of them pre-ordered, but when they had to release, they were cancelled. I had to talk with Book Depository and spend a lot of time, and hopefully I'm not gonna get into almost, so you can see that Gantz is pretty etchy. But yeah, I had some trouble getting my hands on this. I know that these are not as good as the singles, but honestly, no way in hell I'm gonna pay over $1,000 for a series, and or 3,000 actually. It was 3,000 at some point. Crazy. Who's crazy enough to pay something like that for a series that you can own and read, but not in that specific format? I'm not rich. Anyway, Gantz, pretty well-known series by Hiroya Oku, and it's pretty good. It was one of the first series that I read when I got into this medium, and I really liked it. It's fucked up. The last part of it, the last arc, is pretty damn crazy. You don't understand much from the first read, but it was fun and enjoyable. And when I saw that Dark Horse is going to put out a cheaper version of it, and a version that will be in print, I had to get it, and I can't wait to have it all in my collection. Next one, let's see, what do I have in here? And it's To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts, and this is volume 9, and slowly I'm catching up to the latest volume. Let's see some art. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything. The art is pretty good. I like this duo. This is done by Maybe, and it's a mangaka duo made out of 2 persons. Of course, if it's a duo. Anyway, this is about parallel, alternative universe where they kind of try to represent a world similar to the US when the Civil War happened. So basically you have two sides that are pretty similar, even in uniforms, to the ones from the Civil War, and they are fighting, and one of the sides tries some experiments by making some humans into some beasts. The thing is that they managed to do it, they won the war like that, but now that the war is over, years go by and those beasts are just left there. And yeah, at some point those monsters that they created that are actually also human and they're war heroes started to create some issues, and they become kind of a nonsense for the country. So they decide to hunt them. And yeah, that's the main plot of the series. It's pretty interesting. I like it. It also has an anime, so you can check that out if you don't want to just jump into buying some manga. But yeah, volume 9, I'm catching up. This is by Vertical Comics. I think they got bought by Kodansha last year or something like that. But yeah, pretty nice series. Next, let's see. God, I love opening packages, and it looks like To the Abandoned Sacred Beast Volume 10. So I'm on a roll here. I think that I need only 11 and 12 should be on the way. Should be, I don't know, coming out soon, pretty soon or something like that. Next one. Let's see, can I get Spice and Wolf? Oh, but I got something really nice, and this is Gigant. It's volume 5. It's by Hiroya Oku, the same mangaka as I was telling you before, the same mangaka as Gans. And yeah, pretty messed up series, fun in some places, weird in others. It's Hiroya Oku, so we're gonna get that. And yeah, this is really edgy. I mean, the main character of this series, is actually a porn star in this one. But believe me, the series is not focused on sexuality or something like that. It's just that it's edgy and mature, but it's not a hentai or anything like that. And let me search for some panels, because I'm gonna ruin the video if I just open it randomly. Ooh, here it is. Here it is. Hopefully no spoilers. Honestly, neither. I don't want to get spoiled myself, but yeah, I can't wait to read this. Still think that I need volume 4 in order to get into it. From what I know, I read until volume 5, no, 3, because this is volume 5. But yeah, hopefully I'll get it. And let's see. I also got, it looks like I managed to get a discount voucher for a wine store. So if you're into that, I don't need it. Not such of a big fancy wine drinker. I just drink the cheap stuff. So this is not actually good for me. But if you want to use it, here's the code. That's the store. And yeah, try it on. Next. Also, I think that one of those boxes will have some figures, judging by how heavy it was. It was pretty light, so that means figures from that store. So I'm gonna open that at the end. If you're not interested, you can skip that part. But if you are interested, wait until the end. So Shino can say her name. So Sujo Oshimi. If you've been watching this channel, you know that I am a really big fan of Uzushimi. Oshimi. I try to read everything and collect everything by this mangaka, and I'm so glad that they are continuing to put out series from him, because honestly, I wish to have a complete collection from him. And yeah, can't wait to read this one. Let me know if you read it, what do you think about it. I can say that the release is pretty nice. As you can see, we got French flaps, and this is not glossy or anything like that. You see the light is not reflecting from it, and it's kind of embossed or something like that. I don't know how to call it. It's similar to the wedding invitation paper. I keep bringing that analogy, but yeah, that's how limited I am in terms of expressing my thoughts. But yeah, can't wait to read it. I really like Uzushimi, and I'm really excited to get a new series into my collection. And they announced 2 months ago or something like that they're gonna put 2 or more series from him in print. So yeah, I was pretty excited for that. Actually, I think I retweeted those tweets, so yeah, you can imagine. And the Quintessential Quintuplets volume 13, and I think, if I remember right, this must be 1 volume before we get to the end of it. I think the series has 14. I know that I read it all, and I have a favorite. Guess who's my favorite quintuplet from those 5? Down below in the comments. I wonder if you're gonna get it. But yeah, if you haven't read this, I highly recommend it. It was pretty fun. It's a comedy drama regarding a guy who has to tutor because he has some money issues, and he has to tutor a set of quintuplets. They are pretty, I don't know, bad at school. They don't want to focus on stuff like that. And yeah, he finds it a pain, but he has to do it because he needs the money. And it's good money because they're rich. But slowly and slowly they get to become more and more familiar with each other, and this is one of the series where you know that he's gonna marry one of them from the first 2 pages. So the biggest spoiler from the series, you're getting it in the first 2 pages, but imagine that this series will keep you hanging and keep you interested even if you know that kind of detail. But you won't know who's gonna marry this guy. And yeah, don't actually spoil that to people in the comments or anywhere. And next, let's see. This is a thick boy, and it's Star Blazers 2199 Volume 2. So this is Omnibus Volume 2. It's I think these are 2-in-1s, right? They're not 1.5 volume. Let me see the page count, if I can get it somewhere. 300 pages, so it's not actually a 2-in-1. It's almost a 2-in-1. From what I know, a volume has 180, 190, so 2 slimmer volumes in one. I don't know, but these covers look pretty amazing. If you're into all the art, sci-fi battleships and stuff like that, this is just eye candy for you. Anyway, glad to have the second volume. Now let's see what am I able to pull out of this one. It looks like 2 volumes. Nice. And this is Gigant. It's volume 3 and 4. So yeah, actually read until volume 2 apparently. But you know what that means. I'm gonna have 3 volumes to binge right now, probably after this video, probably after I read the volume from Uzushimi. Shino can't say her name. And yeah, pretty happy, pretty excited so far. Love this series. Apparently these 2 come without shrink wraps, so I don't know. They don't have any markings of being from a store or something like that. That's weird. Normally this is marked as older teen. But let's try it. Let's open at a random page and see if it's gonna get my video taken down from YouTube. And no, it hasn't. Next. Oh my god, Blood on the Tracks, and this is volume 6, so now I have 3 Gigant, 2 from Uzushimi. That's pretty amazing. And yeah, this is another series from Uzushimi. It's one that I'm reading right now and that I'm just enjoying a lot. I'm probably gonna reread this after everything is done, because if you read any series by Uzushimi, even if it has 10 volumes or something like this, it's something that you easily read through a day, even less, because they're really fast paced. The panels don't have too many words in them. It's a lot of art based on expressions and stuff like that, and that's how some of the story is told. And yeah, it's something that's gonna be easily to binge, and I'm gonna do it because his series are bingeable, if you know what I mean. And I've talked with a lot of guys from my Discord servers, and I saw that, and they told me that they also did similar stuff with the works from this mangaka. So yeah, can't wait to read this, and can't wait to get all of the volumes. This is still ongoing, he's still writing this. But yeah, once it's ready, for sure I'm gonna reread it because I'm liking it that much. And yeah, you heard right. I have a Discord server. I made one because the one where I was kind of hanging out with people for years now was suddenly deleted by the owners, so I had to jump in and make one, and we gathered there. So if you want to join the community over there and hang around with us and talk about manga and all sorts of crazy stuff, I leave a link in the video, so probably you're gonna see some text over there, but I'm not expecting anyone to actually write that themselves. So you're gonna see, in the channel description and also in the video description, you're gonna see a link to the invite. So yeah, come on, hang around with us over there. It's a pretty nice community, and yeah, we're having a ton of fun. As I said, we are a set of people who didn't know each other, but we've been talking almost every day for years now. So that's pretty amazing, at least for me. And yeah, in this one I got World's End Harem. This is volume 11. Sadly, I cannot read this because I'm missing 2 volumes, I think, that are out of stock, out of print. I don't even know, but I think that's just out of stock right now. But it's a series that I've been enjoying. It's one of those really ecchi series. You can see that from the name. But the plot in this one is that one day a virus broke out and it killed everyone from the male population, so only girls are left on the world, and except a couple of guys who were immune. And they kind of have to start to, repopulate Earth and all that stuff. And yeah, this also happened in an era where society was so advanced that they kind of had machines and stuff like that worked for them. So people were not so interested in, learning too many things and getting jobs because those were not needed. So imagine that, yeah, half of the population is dead, but this kind of big change happening around the world kind of left the world in ruin, because a lot of people that actually knew how to control the whole system died, and now the ones that are left are not kind of enough. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, it's pretty ecchi. So yeah, this should be safe. And also this should be safe, hopefully no major spoilers or anything like that, but it's an enjoyable series, nothing too fancy, nothing too great. It's what you can expect from a series that has a lot of etchiness in it. And yeah, I don't want to make anyone angry but by saying this, but it's not super it doesn't have one of those, incredibly big plot that's gonna blow you away. It shows that fan service, the story is interesting enough, it's also funny at some point, and that's kind of it, but it's enjoyable. I really enjoy it. And let's see, another one from that mangaka group called Maybe. And this is something that, It was expected for a long time, because the last volume that I read was over a year ago or something like that, and it's a series that I really enjoy, and it's called Tales of Wedding Rings. It's as I said, by Maybe. This is volume 9, it's by Yan Press, and yeah, the plot in this one, it's I know, a guy goes to another world, so it's an isekai, kinda, with his friend and his girlfriend, but not actually girlfriend. He goes to another world, and yeah, she is one of the princesses from that world, and that world is under attack by a dark force, and in order to actually save the world, he has to jump in and marry all of the princesses from that world, get all of their wedding rings, and together with the power of the rings and their mutual love or something like that, he maybe will be able to defeat all of the darkness that's trying to destroy that world. So that's kind of the basic plot. Again, really funny, really ecchi, and yeah, as I said, really ecchi. The art is great and all, and the story is really interesting in that one. It's one of those exceptions where it's ecchi, but it's still a bit more interesting, a lot more interesting, at least for me, than other ecchi series. And let's see what's inside of this one. And damn, this is Die Dark, and the format of this book, it's quite nice. I like these small volumes from Seven Seas. I know that also Vertical was making them, but this is Die Dark, is by Q Hayashida, and this is the same mangaka that did Dorohedoro, and everyone knows Dorohedoro, and if you don't know Dorohedoro, go check out the anime or read the manga for Dorohedoro. But yeah, a new series from the mangaka. As you can see, it's pretty bloody. It's kind of similar to what we saw in Dorohedoro. People were saying that this is even more gory than Dorohedoro, and I can't wait to try it. I also had volume 2 pre-ordered for this one, but for some reason it got cancelled, and now I see that it's available again for pre-order. So that only tells me that this is selling like fresh bread from the shelves, and yeah, can't wait to try it. Die Dark. Almost at the end, guys. Hanging there, we got this box, and after that box that is pretty light, and it's probably gonna be figures. So this one is from Manga Shop actually. It's a Romanian online store that's selling manga, figures, anime, and all sorts of stuff. It's a bit more expensive, but recently, because of Brexit, everything is expensive, so sometimes it makes sense to order from them, because I get everything really nice packaged and in pretty good shape, and to my door, so that's a bonus. So let's see what I have in this one. So the first two volumes are from Parallel Paradise, and yeah, this is a series that I think that it's done, if I remember right, by the same mangaka that did Elfen Lied, Lin Okamoto. I don't quite remember his name, but I think that it's the same mangaka. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, if my data is incorrect. Show off and tell me down below. And let's see. Parallel Paradise should be pretty interesting. I heard some good recommendations for this one, and I also heard that it's pretty ecchi. As you can see, I had to put stickers on it, but yeah, I can't wait to try it. Sadly, some of the volumes are right now out of stock, so it's a little bit harder to get my hands on everything, but at least I have volume 1 and I can read it, and the others I just have to wait until they get back in stock. I don't think it's going out of print. I think it's just the world right now. So yeah, volume 1 and 5 from Parallel Paradise. And the next one, it's Black Butler, and yeah, a couple of random volumes. You know that I started to collect this a while ago, I think late last year or something like that. So I got volume 3, 7, 22 and 9. And yeah, why am I getting them like this? Because it's a pretty big series, it's expensive since it's from Yan Press, and yeah, I'm buying them whenever I find a deal. And a little bit of a plot for this one. It's about a boy who made a pact with a demon in order to avenge his family and also to be able to continue his life and govern his family business and all of that stuff. And that demon takes the form of a butler who's dressed all in black. So yeah, from there, Black Butler. So yeah, I heard only good things from this one. A lot of people are praising it, and slowly I'm going to try to get everything. So 4 more volumes to be added to my collection from this series. Next one, it's Ajin, Demi-Human, volume 16. And yeah, this is one of the first series that I read. I really like this one. It has my favorite villain in it. It has Sato, and yeah, what I know, this is going to have 18 volumes or something like this, so it's really close to the finish line, and I can't wait to get to that point and binge everything that I have from it. Because I stopped at a point where it was a really good place to stop, because I didn't want to, I don't know, read 1 or 2 volumes per year and mess this series for me. But a bit of a plot. Everything happens in a world where a couple of people at random, at least that's what I know, have this ability to be immortal. And they have some kind of a smoke or matter that comes out from their bodies, and they can manifest that in some kind of monsters and have them fight. And you can imagine that those people are kind of haunted by the government, and experiments are being done on them and all the stuff. People fear them, and a group kind of starts a big fight with the government and everything. So yeah, that's Ajin. And I also got another volume from Kageguru Twin. This is volume 6. This is from the series Kageguru Compulsive Gambler. This is a spin-off that's more focused on Mary over here. And yeah, I saw the anime for the main series. I don't have the manga for that one, but I'm enjoying this a lot. And yeah, I'm happy to add more volumes to my collection. The really cool thing about, let me see if I can actually manage to find some of their faces. So the thing that attracted me to the series when I first saw the anime for the main one was what faces can the character make when they go into that high of gambling, of a ton of risk being on their shoulders and all of that stuff. So yeah, pretty fucked up, messed up. But yeah, the gamblings are pretty interesting every time it's a new game and you learn the rules and stuff like that, and it's pretty interesting. I recommend it, and the spin-off is pretty nice so far. And another series that I'm catching up to is The Ancient Magus Bride. So I got volume 12, 13 and 14 over here. And yeah, this is one of my early pickups. I saw the anime for this one. It's pretty beautiful. It's a fantasy series, but it's more of a slice of life drama than being action based. And yeah, it's about a couple. Let's say a couple. It's about this girl here, Chise, and the Magus over here, who actually buys this girl from an auction, and he kind of takes her in and tells her that she's going to become his wife. Now Chise over here is a special kind of person in the magical world, so she's going to attract a ton of different stuff, and this series can become pretty dark and weird at some point, so watch out for that. It's enjoyable. It has an anime adaptation, it has some small spin-offs and all of that, and yeah, try those before getting into the manga. You can also, if you like this and if you want more, there are also 3 or 4 light novels out right now for it. I don't have those because I'm planning to stick to the manga, but yeah, it's always nice to have extra content. And the last one from this box, it's volume 9 from Spice and Wolf, and that is amazing. You know, oh, I almost damaged the volume over here, and that would have been awful, goddamn awful. But yeah, that means that now, even if I think I said this before, when I wasn't counting correctly, now I have all of the volumes, and now I have a complete set from the Spice and Wolf manga, and I can't wait to dive into this one. Probably gonna do it pretty soon. I know, tonight or tomorrow, because I want to find out what happens with Holo, and yeah, really happy to actually be able to read the rest of the series and finish it. It's about the merchant. It has a really slow pace, so if you're not into that, I don't think that you're gonna like it. But it's about the merchant who encounters a wolf god, Holo. Let me see if I can, of course I can find her, the top tier waifu. And he encounters a wolf god, the god of grain, the, I don't know, protector of grain or something like that, Holo. And she kind of joins him in his travels. And yeah, they always have this agenda that everyone's doing something for the other, but with a cost. But they are so playing with each other, and they have all sorts of shenanigans. And I know, they're just a really nice couple, and I enjoy their interactions a lot. And you also get to learn about a lot of the mechanics behind trading and how cities were governed in this, I don't know, medieval set. And it's pretty interesting if you're into that sort of things. Now I think that I opened all of the packages, the small packages, and I only have left this one. And from how light it is, should be some figures. But yeah, we're gonna see. Again, this is from one of the Romanian store, manga shop. I'm not promoting them or anything. I haven't received any kind of compensations from them, so that's not why I'm saying the names of the shops. I'm saying the names of the shops because I know how hard it was for me when I started to collect these sort of things to actually know from where to get them. So yeah, as you can see, I got these 2 beauties over here. Both are from the Pop-Up Parade set from the Good Smile Company, so that means quality, at least quality that I can afford. And these are from the Quintessential quintuplets. We saw a volume earlier, and yeah, I'm really happy to get them. So we have Nino over here and Ichika. And look how beautiful they are. Look how beautiful they are. And yeah, they are in a box prison right now, and I'll have to free them from this box prison, and I'm probably gonna do that with an unboxing when I get some time to actually get into that. But until then, yeah, I'm really happy to get my hands on more figures from this series. And yeah, of course, I pre-ordered actually all of the Nakano girls. So yeah, let me know if you like this series and what do you think about these figures. And I know, maybe some of you may actually have them. So yeah, glad to add Ichika and Nino to my collection. So yes, that was it for my haul for July. In my opinion, I got a ton of great stuff. Also some new anime figures for my collection. Even some, I don't know, outside of the border manga, like this one over here. Can't wait to dive into all of them. I know that I have some stuff from Uzushimi, so that's really amazing. I can continue Spice and Wolf. And yeah, I'm really happy with what I managed to get. Let me know what you think about all of this. If you liked it, if you're collecting any of these series, what are your impressions and all of that stuff down below. And yeah, if you want to actually talk more about all of this, join my Discord server. It's called The Freak Show because I'm just a freak and I'm running a freak show over there. Not alone, of course, with everyone that's part of that community. And we're having a ton of fun. There are only nice people there. And if you want to help me in any way, without actually paying anything for that, so helping for free. If you're buying stuff from Book Depository or Wordery, I have some affiliates links in the video description and in the channel description. So just before you check out, click that link and use that link in order to make your purchase, and that's gonna help the channel, I know. And as you saw, from time to time I'm getting gear and stuff for the channel with whatever I can. And if you like the video, another great way to support this community and channel is to leave a like and share this with your friends. And if you're new to the channel and you like manga and all of this weeb stuff, subscribe, stick around, join the Discord, get in there and get to know the community. And yeah, let's talk and have fun together. And yeah, that was it. I think it's 30 something volumes, 2 figures, so it's not a huge haul, but it's a really big one in my opinion, and with a ton of great stuff. And I know, hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and until then, go read your manga. Bye bye.